टाइम्स में एक बड़ा अच्छा न्यूज छपा है सर कि 38 करोड़ रुपया जो है न्यूज क्लिक जैसी संस्था को मिला है। और न्यूज क्लिक संस्था को जो न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स ने लिखा है वो लिखा ये है कि भारत में ईडी ने जो रेड किया है, आइस के बारे में ये लगातार बोलते हैं सर, ईडी की रेड में जो खुलासा हुआ है उसका पूरा खुलासा किया है।
In a shocking revelation, the New York Times has exposed a web of connection between an American businessman, Chinese government, and a left-leaning India propaganda outlet, NewsClick. Let's dive into the details of this incriminating story. On August 5, the New York Times published a comprehensive article uncovering the ties between millionaire Neville Singham and the Chinese government's propaganda machine. This report shed light on his financial support for an Indian leftist propaganda outlet named NewsClick. The New York Times investigation has unveiled a Starlink connection, Singham, and a global network promoting Chinese propaganda. Let's break down the key findings. According to the New York Times, Neville Roy, a 68-year-old American tech tycoon, has been funding various news publications worldwide, including in India, to peddle Chinese propaganda. His involvement with these organizations raises serious concern about the influence of Chinese powers on media narratives. Notably, an investigation by the Enforcement Directorate in July 2018 revealed that NewsClick, a leftist propaganda website in India, received funds from China. These funds were traced back to Neville Singham, who is closely associated with the propaganda arm of the Communist Party of China. The investigation also uncovered that the funds were transferred to Bapaditya Sinha, a CPM IT cell executive. The ED revealed that these elements were part of a conspiracy to target the Indian government and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Over the years, NewsClick and similar outlets like Wire, Scroll, News Laundry, Hindu, and Alt News gained prominence by promoting anti-government narratives. Their articles spread misinformation, especially after major events like Rafale deal. But who is this Neville Singham and his network's influence? Singham is a tech tycoon. He founded ThoughtWorks, a successful software design and IT consulting company. Singham's ideological alignment with the Chinese Communist Party dates back to his youth, and he even worked with Hawaii from 2001 to 2008. The New York Times uncovered a complex web of unregistered organizations and shell companies funneling hundreds of millions of dollars. Singham's network mixes progressive advocacy with Chinese government talking points. Despite these activities, none of his non-profits have registered under the Foreign Agents Registration Act. Singham's reach extends beyond funding media outlets. He is closely involved with the Chinese government's media machine and even attended Communist Party workshop in China. In 2021, the Center for Information Resilience revealed how fake social media profiles were used to promote China's ideology. The network creates fake identities to push pro-China narratives, discredit opponents, and enhance China's image overseas. Singham's network operates through YouTube videos that spread pro-Chinese messages. These videos have garnered millions of views, showcasing how disinformation influences mainstream discourses. But the intrigue doesn't stop here. Let's explore how this network infiltrated various countries. The New York Times traced money from Singham's non-profit to various countries including South Africa, United States, Ghana, and Zambia. These funds were used for political parties, YouTube channels, and even activist training programs. Singham's office shares space with a Chinese media company, Maku Group, which aims to tell China's story well. His affinity for Maoism and his ties to these organizations raises questions about their influence on global politics. While world leaders and experts condemn China's action against Uyghur Muslims, Singham's wife, Jode Imans, defends their mass detention. This stance contrasts with global human rights concerns. This web of connection between Singham, Chinese, and leftist outlets raises serious questions about media integrity, foreign influence, and manipulation of public opinion. Thank you for joining us for this in-depth look at a story that exposes propagating news sites. Stay informed.